Hello my dear students, I heartily welcome you all in this session, a subject mathematics class 8th standard. In this class, let's revise shortly our two lessons, linear equations in one variables, which is there for your FA2. See what are the linear equations in one variables. If there is one variable in this, that is a linear equation in one variable. The simple equations we have studied as in our earlier classes, these are linear equations, and we have solving equations which have linear expressions on one side and numbers on the other side. So here we have solved this. X minus 2 is equal to 7. Keep x here only, 7 here only. If here it is minus 2, if it will go this side, it will be a plus 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. X is 9. So we have solved like this. We have solved some application questions. In exercise 3.2, some word problems we have solved. Yes, so same in that way we have solved. Next, solving equations having the variable on both sides. On both sides which have variables. Yes. So in this we have to find x, the value of x. 3.3 we have solved, and some applications question on that, some word problems we have solved and reduced these equations in a simpler form, and we have solved exercise 3.5. In exercise 3.6 we have equations reducible to linear form, and we have solved these. You have to solve once again and practice in your revision book. Simple questions will come whatever there here, and you just go on, change the numbers, and you practice as much as possible. So if there is one example, solve it 100 times, then it will be practice for you. Yes, solve it and write in your FA2 exam. Next one, understanding quadrilaterals. Introduction. This is simple closed curve. A closed curve that is not simple, simple curve that is not closed, not a simple curve. So we have discussed polygons. Curves that are polygons. These are polygons, and curves which are not polygons because they are not closed. Yes, a simple closed curve is made up of only one line segment. It made up of only one line segment are called polygons. Very important table. Triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, n-gons. Yes, diagonals. Diagonals if the opposite points. A diagonal is a line segment connecting two non-consecutive vertices of a polygon. These are not consecutive. P and Q are consecutive. Non-consecutive means opposites. Opposite vertices like P and R. These are S, Q and P are diagonals. And in angle sum property we have discussed that the total angle of a quadrilateral, the sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. And we have solved exercise 4.1 regarding this, and here we have found a formula. Angle sum is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degrees, and have solved these exercises, and we have find these angles. Sum of measure of the exterior angles of a polygons. Exterior means outside angle, this angle. So what is the angle? This, the sum of the measure of the external angles of any polygon is 360 degree. The sum of the external angles of any polygon is 360 degrees. So regarding that we have solved exercise 4.2. So the sum of interior, here we have to find this and this. The sum of interior angle is equal to the exterior angles, and we have discussed this. Here kinds of quadrilateral. First one, kite. Kite is a special quadrilateral. These are not kites, these are kites. In this, AB is equal to this side, AB is equal to AD, and BC is equal to CD. Yes, so these have four sides and exact two distinct consecutive pairs of sides of equal length. Parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral. As the name suggested, it's something have parallel lines. The parallel lines are never ending lines. These are parallel. So it is parallelogram. These are parallelograms and these are not parallelograms. Here the two sides are not parallel. Yes. Elements in a parallelogram. Yes, here elements in a parallelogram in ABCD figure. AB and CD are opposite sides, as AD and BC are also opposite sides. Here angle A and angle C are opposite angles. D and B are opposite angles. AB and BC are adjacent sides. Like that, AD and DC are adjacent sides. Yes. To here, angle A and angle B are adjacent angles. BC and CD angle, these are adjacent angles. Angle of a parallelograms, and we have discussed the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal in measure. The opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Diagonals have special cases. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at the point of intersection of course. And we have solved exercise 4.3, and here we have to write the properties whatever we have used. AD is equal to BC, opposite sides. Angle DCB is equal to angle DAB, opposite angles. We have solved this exercise. Exterior angles 100, Z, X, Y we have found, and we have solved this. You have to practice this in your revision notebook. Very important questions. This may all exercises you have to solve may be in your exam, FA2 exam. We have discussed some special parallelograms. Rhombus, this is rhombus. A kite, it is some different from rhombus. The diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular, bisect of one another. And rectangle, this is a rectangle where the angles are equal to 90 degrees. And a square where all sides are equal and all angles are equal and diagonals are equal. Yes, and we have discussed exercise 4.4. Yes, and detailedly we have studied their properties. You have to solve in your revision book and practice it for your FA2. Thank you.